Hello, my beautiful people. Welcome back to another beautiful day in the garden. I am super excited today. Today we are pouring on a 30 by 40 inch gallery wrap canvas, one of my big ones that I love so much. These are so much fun to me. It's just this beautiful white space to create in, and it's just such an exciting opportunity, so many possibilities. I love it. I love this. And I also wanted to show you how we do some big canvases, because we are teaching a big canvas class both at Fluid Art Boutique and at Fluid Art Experience, and you know, lots of fun stuff. So let's get started. Like I said, that's a 30 by 40 from Artist Loft. I have taped the back and put push pins in and painted my sides and edges with my Naples yellow, which is one of my colors. I will show you. Let me show you the rest of the colors right now, because we have some very pretty stuff today. The first one we're using is Golden's Pyrrole Orange. Jeremy, this one's for you, baby. Gorgeous stuff. My pouring medium tonight is Liquitex Gloss Medium and Floetrol. And the paint. Beautiful. Not super thick. Kind of leaving a little mound and then sinking into itself pretty fast. So that's cool. That's our Pyrrole Orange from Golden. And then we have our Naples Yellow from Amsterdam, which is what the sides and edges are painted with. And I really like this yellow. I love it. It's like so soft and buttery and delicate, and it looks so pretty when it's dry. It's not like really bright and neon and in your face. So I really like this one a lot. That's our Naples Yellow. And we can move that over now. And then we have our Quinacridone Violet from Golden, which is absolutely stunning color and does some really amazing things. I love this. So that's Quinacridone Violet. Quinacridone. I know several people have issues saying that word. Quinacridone. Okay. The next one we have is Golden's Permanent Violet Dark. Thank you for not falling off of there. Love this. This is probably my favorite color. I love it. That's why there's such a huge jar of it, because I use it a lot and I love it. So,
more than Prussian blue?
Yep. More than Prussian blue and even more than turquoise.
That was my next guess.
Yep. Okay.
Turquoise.
Speaking of 24 karat gold, there's our Deco Art Americana Decor Metallics in the 24 karat gold. Beautiful stuff. Okay. So, and then the last one that we are using is Amsterdam Titanium White, which I'm not going to pull out my big huge jug. Oh, I should show you guys.
A jug.
This thingy. How many milliliters does it say? 2,500 mLs of titanium white. And I think this is the only color they sell this size in, but it's been very helpful because I use white a lot, and having this is nice. The only thing I wish I need to like bring down a spoon to spoon it into my cups. But this is our titanium white from Amsterdam.
It's about a half gallon.
Yeah.
2.5 liters.
Yeah. And then I also have more of the titanium white that's slightly thinner than everything else. That's going to be my Flow Extender base coat. So, for this size canvas, a 30 by 40, we need about 43 ounces of paint. To figure out how much paint you need, you multiply the length times the width, and then you divide by 28, and you come up with, I think, 42.8 ounces of paint. So, how I want to do that and what technique I want to do a flip and lip, but I don't only want to have one big giant cup in the middle. I want to have 3 to give me more room to play with, and I'm going to flip 2 of them first and spread them out, and then I'm going to do the third one wherever I feel like I need more composition. So, to that end, we're going to layer 3 cups. 1, 2, 3. These are 16 ounce cups. So that's what, 48 ounces?
Yeah.
And I'm okay with that.
For those of us who are versed in 5th grade math, yes.
I just did a whole bunch of complicated math. What are you talking about? Okay. So let's layer our cups. The first thing I want to do is I want to put a little bit of gold in the bottom of each of them.
Can you bring them in line with each other? Thank you.
Okay. And now we're going to change things up a bit. Okay, so I'm going to start with some Pyrrole Orange in this one. And I'm not dirty layering these. I'm just going to pour it down the side. Okay. I'm going to put some white in this one. Now I'm going to put some white on these. Come in with some of that Naples yellow. And then I'm going to use the quinacridone violet. Such a gorgeous color. Wow. I love that. I don't think I want to put it right there yet. I'm going to put some orange on top of this one first. And then maybe another layer of white. And then we'll put some quinacridone violet on there. So when I'm doing 3 cups, I like to do 2 of them the same and 1 of them slightly different. Lovely permanent violet dark. Put that on there too. And then we're going to do that again. So let's go with a little bit of gold. A little bit of white. And the white is very important because the white gives you the contrast against these beautiful colors. And let's go with some orange. So there's one part of the middle one that's a little different. And let's see, we're going to put some more of that violet on top.
You're more than...
I know. I'm wondering if I should put more permanent violet on there, and I'm going to.
What's your favorite color?
That's right. Gotta use it. But this one is actually really important because it's our darkest color. This is going to give us that darker bands of color swimming through the lighter colors. So, okay, I'm going to put these up here so that I don't knock them over while I move my canvas around. So, now, I'm going to pour a puddle of gold where I'm going to put the cup first. So I'm going to start with one puddle over here. And then let's flip a cup into that. Very, very full cup. Are you ready, husband of awesomeness?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3. I love that. So cool.
Explosion.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and we're going to do the other one about over here. Okay. You ready, honey?
Yes, ma'am. Sorry, I missed it.
Want me to do it again?
Yeah.
Okay. So, I know you always want me to grenade them. I don't know if I want to, though.
Then don't.
Because if we grenade, well, alright, now we're just gonna flip it and then we're gonna lip it. Ready?
Yep.
Okay, here we go. Lots of flipping. There's still a lot of painting here. That's so pretty. I love that. Okay, we're just gonna put that over there. Alright, now we're gonna do this one. Ready?
Yes, queen.
Here we go. And you're just pulling up slowly to let the paint out a little at a time. Okay. Those are so cool. I love that. Okay, let's put that over there for just a second. Let any extra paint run down. Not much, but just a little. Looks like a creamsicle. Alright. Take that one off too. Now, do you think we should spread these out a little bit first? Or we should just put the third one down in the center?
That would keep the one in the center tighter because they won't all be spreading at the same rate. if you do that, these two will spread more, and then the one in the center will be less spread.
I think you've just convinced me to put it down now.
I wasn't trying to convince you one way or the other. I was just trying to give you
Okay, we're gonna
the
put
info.
this one in the middle. Okay. Are you ready, darling?
Yes, my friend.
Here we go. Okay. So, one tip for your big canvases, you want to make sure that they're very tight. You just saw it like bounce and like a drum, which is actually what you want. You want to hear that sound when you have a big canvas. You can spray the back of it with water. Hot water works. You can hit the back of it with a blow dryer, which will help tighten up the canvas. The biggest tip I would give you about using a big canvas is to get a good quality one. I have used ones in the past that were not gallery wrapped. This one is gallery wrapped. I had some, what was it? It was a 48 by 60, but it was a thin one.
Yeah.
And it was driving me nuts because when I was tilting it, it was like flexing and twisting. I think that was Aquamarine with Envy we were shooting outside. And it was not a good thing. You will have a lot better success if you buy a gallery wrapped canvas that's bigger, that's tighter. You can also put some cardboard in the back. And just shove it in the back underneath the framer bars to keep it more steady. One other really important thing about big canvases is don't leave a lot of paint on there. Okay, because you do have a lot of paint, but you need to tilt it, because if you leave a very, very thick layer, first of all, it might crack. It's going to take a really long time to dry, and you're not going to probably be as happy with the results. So use the right amount of paint and tilt off extra so that you have not a very, very super thick layer on there when you leave it to dry.
It'll do kind of a drain thing where the weight
It'll
will
go right
push
towards
down.
the middle. Yeah, you remember that one.
I remember that.
There was one canvas in the beginning that was not a very good quality canvas.
Cheap.
And
Get what you paid for.
It looked so cool. I did this amazing pour, and then like the next morning, everything had just like puddled in the middle, and I was so upset. Oh, I was mad. Okay, let's flip this one. You ready, honey?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, we're gonna go this way a little bit. It's like so much suction, it's hard to almost get it out of there. And then I want to bring some of the weight of the paint down here as well. That was cool. Okay. All right.
It looks like a bass cleft. Sorry. I can't help
Okay,
it.
this is a little straight, but it's okay. Let's give this a torch real quick. Okay, now I do have that whole thing of white flow extender, but I'm not going to put it down yet because I don't want white lines in between. So I am going to tilt this right now, and my goal here is to incorporate all three of those puddles into one puddle. So we're going to go this way first a little bit. We don't want to go off the edges of the canvas yet. We're going to go back this way and let this sort of all become one. Like that.
Ooh, that's cool.
Yeah. Okay. So now that this is all one big giant puddle, instead of three separate puddles, it's going to be a lot easier to control it and move it around.
What was different about the cup on the camera right side? This one?
This one?
Yeah.
It may have just been the angle that I had it turned at.
Okay, because the colors are more vibrant on that one.
It's on that side. Okay. Let's tilt this out a little bit first to see if we even... No, I do want to put it on a base coat because I don't want it to roll over itself. Okay, so we're just going to go around the edges on this. Not too close to the pour because it is going to move a little bit.
You have a lot of paint on there already, right?
Yeah, well, not too much. But if I just tilt it like this, it's just going to roll over itself and I'm going to lose a lot of the cool composition, which I don't want to do. So by putting down a layer of, what'd you call it the other day, sacrificial paint?
Yeah. That's what it is.
It just ensures that we get to keep our pretty composition and our cool design already. Okay. Okay, so we want our flow extender touching the pour because its job, after all, is to allow our paint to slide, our pour to slide around. I'm really happy that I poured the puddle of gold too.
Is it bringing you some nice gold cells?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'll turn this around now.
It's like a butterfly. A very
It does kind of look like a butterfly.
chubby butterfly. I like big butterflies, I cannot lie.
There we go. I like big cups and I like big canvases and I cannot lie.
I like big butterflies.
Okay. HOA's feeling his oats today, man. A little bit more white over here. Just so that we can have this touching and not have to have drama. Okay. And then we can spread that out. And this is fine. I don't mind that at all.
You're not keeping it.
Well, some of it might end up on there, but that's okay. Just go slow and use the tip of your spatula to move the paint where you want it. Don't do it. Now you've got them doing it. In the premieres, they all start. Go ahead, give me one good one.
Just the tip.
Just the tip. There we go. Perpetually 12 years old. Okay. So that's looking pretty good. It does look like a butterfly. Okay. So now, when you're using a big canvas, obviously you want to think a little bit about what you're going to do and have some idea of how you want your composition to look. And one of the lovely things that happens while you're thinking is you get these beautiful cells developing. So if you flip your cup and you lip it right away and then you start tilting, as the cells are coming up and you're tilting, they're going to get distorted. But now we've given them time to come up all through here and they're very pretty. And hopefully, because we have a flow extender on here, they're not going to get super distorted and weird. All right, so let's tilt this out. What do I love the most? I love that corner. Let's go off that corner first. See where the weight of the paint is, kind of. Take it down a little bit. And we'll go this way and get it moving. And notice how I'm rocking the canvas, not just going down in one direction. That's so pretty. Okay, so we got that part to go over. Now we're going to go back this way and down. I get that just a little over the edge. I'm going to bring this back this way now. So don't let a bigger canvas intimidate you, because it's exactly the same as working with a smaller one. You just maybe need to think about it a little bit. Now we're just going to let that slide right down to the bottom ish, and then we're going to take it off of this side so that it goes down off of this side down here and off of that corner. Get rid of the white. That's good. It is pretty. This is the part where I always get dirty. So I'm going to stand over here and we're just going to let this come down this way and cover up this edge for us beautifully. And when you want to slow it down, put it down a little bit more. And you want it to move faster, stand it up more.
You get a little ragged though if you move too quickly.
Yeah. Okay. That's good. we're going to come back this way. All the way to the paint is up here. Now we're going to let it float down to that last corner. And notice I'm raising the canvas up a little higher to get it to move. Does it move? I can't see.
Yeah.
Yes, okay, so this is all moving down. And then once we get this edge covered up, then we're just going to come off the bottom. Okay, I'm going to take this, stand it up, and we'll get that bottom edge covered. Okay.
These colors are kicking.
Mm-hmm. So pretty. I love this. This is our, pretty much our groovy color palette. This could be a groovy 30 by 40. Now we're just playing with composition. What do I like? What do I not like? I love it. Actually, this is really cool looking. What do you think, HOA?
Oh, jeez.
So much to look at, huh?
Well, no, it's just there's like so much awesomeness there. I like how you have all those awesome little teeny tiny cells.
So you notice over here,
It's like
some of them
looks like a Starfield.
I really like having you name the paintings lately. It's been really fun for me.
Groovy Starfield. Yeah, baby.
Over here you can see how some of these gold cells that popped up. Over here they're a little bit distorted, but I don't mind that much. But I still like how you still see that basic round shape. There's not anything jagged and wonky. This is a little bit wonky. We might take a little bit of that edge off right now. And like I said at the beginning, when we were talking about big canvases, you don't want to leave too much paint on here. Also, it's pretty hot. This is going to be, would you say, the hottest week this year?
Yeah, I think so. Last final heat wave. Southern California is so weird. I mean, all the other places in the country I've lived, right around school starting, it starts to get
cool.
It starts to cool off really quick. No summer's over. But
Not here. We'll stay warm.
Yeah, Southern California rallies big time.
Yeah, we'll stay warm until October, November.
Yeah,
We've even had
Halloween.
Thanksgivings where we were like in shorts and t-shirts.
Yep.
Okay, so this is looking awesome. I'm loving this part in here, how we have these swaths of the darker permanent violet with that quinacridone violet in there. We love, 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 love this part right in here, where you see that permanent violet where it mixed with the quinacridone, and it's kind of on top of some white. So it's sort of glowing almost, and then we have the pyrrole orange in there, and the yellow, the Naples yellow is in there. Not a lot, but it's there. I see it in here a lot. This is so pretty too. The orange with the permanent violet in there. Really pretty color back in here. Not so crazy about this section, but you know what? That's one little part of this whole big canvas. So, and it's probably going to look very cool when it's dry.
I like the lacing there.
Yeah, and I mean it is very, very cool. It's pretty neat stuff. So I'm very happy with this. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I encourage you to check out our websites both at Fluid Art Boutique and at Fluid Art Experience. Find the big classes for the big canvas class, and we can do one together. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. Thanks for being here. I will show you guys this one when it's dry. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. We'll see you real soon. Okay, so this is a couple days later, and it is totally dry now because it's been about 103 here where I live. This one turned out so pretty though. I love all these colors, that gorgeous quinacridone violet, the permanent dark violet, and that pyrrole orange. I love this corner up here, so pretty. Just beautiful. With these pretty lines from doing our flip and lip. Remember, we had the 3 different cups that were layered. One of them was layered slightly differently, and I like doing that because it gives a little bit of a different look to the feeling. But the colors on this are just really, really pretty. The composition is interesting. Very cool stuff. This is our 30 by 40 big, huge, gigantic canvas. So this was a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Please check out our website at www.fluidartboutique.com. And if you're interested, please sign up for some classes. I do have a big canvas class. I have a Splendid Split Cups class. We have some stencils classes for you. A 3D texture painting class. Going to be lots and lots of fun. So I hope we see you there. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Bye-bye.
What's your story? What's your sign? It's like we're twin flames in a different life. Deep connection lights a spark. It's like you know me in the depths of my heart. We're dreamers. Don't care what other people say. We live it like this could be our final day. We're dreamers. Don't care what the others say. We're doing this in our own way. We come alive in the nighttime. It's something about how we dance in the moonlight. That look in your eyes, it tells me that you want me and all my loving. We come alive in the nighttime. You and I, we come alive. We come alive. We come alive. What's your weakness? What's your type? Somehow I want